this is the other question I get all the time, and I just throw it up here, that there's a ton of new skills from the macro to the micro when we start to talk about the digital space that we're trying to stay out in front of. And I know that a lot of companies are struggling with, and maybe that's where some of the discussion goes with. So it's everyone, how do you create a link? How do you set up a Flickr account? How do you conduct research using online tools? All these kinds of things now are becoming not necessarily core competency, but they're becoming specific tactical skills that marketers and companies are trying to decide, do they embed into their business, or more importantly, they're having these great debates, and I wonder how many companies are in this debate in the room, as who owns the digital space? Who's defining the rules for our company or our brand or an issue in the digital space? And it's the PR people versus the marketing people, and it's a fight to the death. And the answer to that is actually pretty simple. That in that debate you're thinking about it vertically by function, which is fundamentally wrong. You got to think about this horizontally across functions and enable each function to reach whatever the relevant level of digital competency is. That's the key. And companies that kind of have digital departments, I think that's an interesting kickstart approach, digital departments, sorry. That's an interesting kickstart approach, but the fact is this is a horizontal capability, not a vertical capability. So essentially what we're kind of preaching and what we're kind of driving is driving digital competencies across function, horizontal, not the vertical.